It takes a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anytime.
We're live?
We're live.
All right. Hi, everyone. Back at Kindred Farm. It's been a week. I can't believe it. Wow, that goes by fast. Especially when you are working really hard at finding your new home. It
Yeah.
goes by even faster.
Yeah.
And we've got Chandra here again, filming for us.
Hello, everyone.
I thought we'd head into the barn. We're going to have a pretty good signal today, I think, with the Wi-Fi. So
Perfect.
let's go try it.
Okay.
This is our beautiful heritage barn. And I'm going to turn on some lights. Our morning crew has been through. Everything is spotless again. Maybe next week we can go in and visit the bunnies. They're over there. But we're going to go this way today.
Sounds good.
Let's go see.
Keep 1 cow distance. That's cute.
So this shelter has been cleaned, which is a lot of work. And even after you clean, there's more. It's a beautiful day here. It's cooled off a bit. It was really hot the last 2 days, and it's supposed to get hotter again. So we have to figure out a way to keep the animals cool. Hi, cows. You start with Gracie over here. So you'll see that they've already finished their lunch. This was full of hay. And so it's time for them to rest and maybe do some scratching. Hey, Gracie, hi, baby. Hi, sweetheart. How you doing? Oh, yeah. She wants her butt scratched. Typical, just like dogs. But this is a big butt, Gracie.
This is a big butt.
Gracie.
Gracie.
How are you doing today, Gracie? We love the nice weather when it starts to dry up here, but that's when the flies come out.
Right.
And today's not so bad because it's a little bit cooler, but I never knew this. Flies love cow's eyes.
Poor things.
It's just awful.
Yeah.
So we've got fly masks for Gracie and Peanut, and we're gonna get one for Clover. And that
Jen
really
says
helps.
she's beautiful.
Oh, isn't she gorgeous?
Yeah.
And I love her ears. Hey,
Hey,
baby.
Gracie.
Oh, there's the flies. Yeah. So Gracie is a Hereford.
Hereford?
Hereford.
Yeah.
And all Herefords have white markings on their faces,
Yeah.
and they're all different.
Right.
Yeah.
Just like our fingerprints, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And then when Gracie came to us, she had this horrible wound on her side. It was.
Is that the scar?
And so this is a scar,
Oh, wow.
and I don't know if it's all cows or just a Gracie's breed. It's the hair turns white from trauma.
After it heals.
Yeah,
Isn't that interesting?
Isn't that interesting?
Huh.
So this was a big gaping wound when she came to us, and it was full of maggots.
Oh, darn.
Yeah. So
Poor
of
Gracie.
course we got that all treated for her, and got her all fixed up. And when she came to us, we also didn't know that she was expecting, and she had a baby. This is the baby, Clover. She's 3 years old now. We just celebrated her 3rd birthday in March. Hey, Clover. She was born here. Aren't you, Clover?
I remember seeing the birth, the
Yeah.
live cam. That was cool.
Wasn't that cool?
Yeah.
That was one of the highlights of my life, I think. Seeing Clover be born. Gracie's got a bad leg, which we've been working on faithfully ever since we got her.
Do some of the kids help with that, or who work?
Oh yeah,
The
definitely.
volunteers,
Oh,
or?
the volunteers for sure. She gets a massage every day on her spine area,
Okay.
and then on her back hips,
Yeah.
which helps to warm up the muscles and loosen them a bit, which really gives her a lot of relief. And then we have actually a young volunteer. He comes on Mondays.
Okay.
He's 9 years old,
Aw.
and he is in love with Gracie, and he gives her massage every Monday morning.
Awesome.
His name's Logan.
Yeah.
And they did an interview with Logan for the Peace Arts News. So he just loves it here.
Look, they're hanging out.
Yeah, the mom and baby are hanging out. But we can't forget about
Oh.
Peanut. Come on. Peanut. Peanut came with Gracie as a 2-month-old orphan, and she had to be bottle fed. Hey, Peanut. So she would have been about this big when we first got
Wow.
her.
She's gotten so big.
Yeah.
And they had bonded, Gracie and Peanut, right?
They had
Before they
really
came.
bonded. Gracie adopted her, and then we called Peanut Gracie's seeing eye cow
Right.
to help Gracie navigate the world. Yeah.
So for the new home, for the cows, what are you thinking?
What do you think, Peanut? We are thinking. I think the forest has been really nice for the cows
Yeah.
to meander in.
Yeah.
And it's really nice to be out here with them too, to visit with them. And this back forest is 1 acre.
Okay.
So, and it's perfect.
Yeah.
If we could
Just
get
the right
1
size.
acre of a beautiful forest area
Yeah.
on our new home. And we're also really hard workers. This forest, believe it or not, I'll have to post before photos, filled with junk. Mounds of junk with
Like
blueberries. Garbage.
Yeah.
With the blackberries growing all
Oh,
over
okay.
it.
So you guys cleared this whole area.
Cleared this whole area, and it's just, it's a beautiful forest now, which is the way it should be.
Yeah.
So that's what we did here, and
Gives nice shade.
yeah, nice shade. You can come back here and it's quiet.
Yeah.
And then this is where you have to have these for wildlife.
Yeah.
All the encroaching development, where does the wildlife go?
Yeah.
We have to keep some spaces for them. So in our new farm, a little bit of forest.
Yeah. That'd be
know?
awesome.
With some different trees. It's nice to protect trees too, so they don't get chopped down, and they form this beautiful canopy.
Mm-hmm.
And when it's hot out, you can get some shelter from the heat.
Yeah.
I love it back here. Look at this, and the trees. You can get the different shapes. The kids love this one.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
That looks like a good climbing tree.
Yeah. And those of us that grew up in the 70s, we played outside, and we would make forts,
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
that's what a lot of kids are missing now. And that's what we do here too. We do
You build forts?
We do fort
I
building.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. We like
cool
we
activity
like
for
the kids
Yeah.
to be kids.
Yeah.
And kids need to be able to build forts. They need to be able to actually climb trees.
Yeah.
Supervised, of course. Yeah, so, and then we've got all this portable fencing that we're going to take with us to our new home, so we can keep the animals safe.
Yep.
And separate them when we need to. Right now the cows are separated from this area because we've got the front gate open to the front field, and it's not cow proof.
Just the horses are out there.
Just the horses get to go out there today.
Yeah.
But we change it up all the time for our animals. So in our new home, it's going to be permanent, which means we can use this fencing, but we can also build fencing and make it all cow proof.
Right.
The cows are a challenge. They have to have cow proof fencing.
Yeah.
If they see grass on the other side,
They're very determined.
it's very hard to keep them in unless you have this kind of fencing or some permanent fencing.
Yeah.
So that's going to be exciting.
That will be exciting.
Yeah. And this is the cow shelter. And we have spent a lot of money here to make it so it's not a mud pit in the winter.
Okay.
So in our new home, we can upgrade, and
Right.
we don't have to worry that.
It's a waste of effort,
Yeah,
right? And money.
Yeah, you do have, if you're not here for a long time,
Yeah.
you don't want to put a lot into it.
No. That makes
So, but nice and dry.
Yeah. D. Dandelion says that they agree so much with what you're saying about kids. They have a 13-year-old, and it just hurts them so much to see all the other kids her age growing up too fast.
It's like a buzzer on a game show.
I know. I think it's one of those silly government calls.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
never ending.
Yeah. Yeah. They grow up too fast if they're if they're just on a screen, or
Exactly.
they don't
They
get
miss
to be
so
a
much.
kid. Yeah.
All the great memories that we have as kids.
Yeah. Yeah. What else for our new farm? We have wonderful volunteers. So we're going to make a new farm for our volunteers. It's going to be a happy place again.
Yeah.
Our volunteers love coming here. It's just a really nice place to spend time.
I'm sure it doesn't even feel like work.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, especially on a day like today.
No.
Maybe when it's pouring rain, a little different. But it's the animals have to be taken care of.
Yeah.
No matter what the weather. Plus, especially for children, it's a commitment. You said you were going to do something.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah.
So it's a great way to show them the commitment. Yeah. So this is our barn. It would be wonderful if we have an existing barn on our new farm. Then you have, you can build some shelters inside for the animals. And you can store your food and hay and
Right.
keep it dry.
You definitely need a barn. This red barn is iconic. I love it.
Yeah. If the barn is not red, we will be painting it red.
Oh, good.
Because we love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are we headed to now?
We are going to go out
Okay.
and... Or did you want to sit in the forest? What should we do?
Oh,
We can do anything.
we can do anything. We can go out here.
Okay.
You have some people sitting around the farm.
Yes, we do. We've got, we're committed to doing our therapeutic program still,
Yeah.
even though we've really stressed out,
Yeah.
needing to move. But we promised our that we were going to work with them, and that's what we're doing. So we've got that going on right now, so we're trying not to disturb them.
That's awesome that you're continuing that on with
Yeah.
everything that's going on.
I'm really proud of that we're doing that.
Yeah.
And that's with Chris Mayworm, who's our clinical counselor.
Right.
And then our practicum student, Heather Vilvenue.
Yeah.
She's doing her practicum here.
Nice.
And then we have Anna Butts, who also runs programs here for us.
Perfect. Have you guys been packing up lots of stuff this week?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, slowly.
Yeah.
You know, we're doing a little bit every week.
Right.
Yeah. So this week we did the horse blankets.
Okay. So are those only needed for winters?
Yeah.
So you'll
Yeah.
pack them up? Okay.
Yeah. And we started collecting a few. And then we opened them up, and you know, some of them had holes in them and stuff too.
Yeah.
So, and then any extras we gave to a horse stable.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Where are the horses? Are they out front?
Let's go see where the horses are. At our new farm, this has been such a great spot for the horses. They're not stalled. It's brilliant. It's a brilliant way to keep horses if you can.
Yeah.
They can come in here to get shelter from the sun and rain and snow.
Yeah.
And this is their favorite place to sleep during the day. And then they have the freedom to go out.
Come and go,
on the
yeah.
property. And our new farm, so we love to have an indoor space for the horses.
Okay.
This space when we came here was just a mud pit and again full of garbage.
Right. So the structure was here, but you guys
Yeah.
had to clean it all.
Yeah. So again, we can do that.
I know you're not afraid of hard work.
We can do
Yeah.
that. And this door was here, but not this one.
Oh, okay.
So that one was carved out.
Yeah.
And it's, so the horses they're not trapped. You know, they're free to go back and forth.
Nice.
Because we have 3 horses. They're pretty big. Yeah. We still find garbage. It percolates
Never ending.
up
Yeah.
out of the ground.
Crazy.
So we're always still picking up.
After how long? 6 years?
6.5 years.
6.5 years you've been here.
Yeah. And one common thing that we find in the ground is the twine that you tie hay bales up with.
Right.
Because when they fed their animals on this property before us, they kept the twine
On it?
on the bales.
Okay.
So then when the bales are gone,
Yeah.
they just left the string.
So it ended up buried in the ground.
I can't tell you how much string we found. And then sometimes it's poking up a bit, and it might even be a loop,
Yeah. Oh.
and it's super dangerous
right.
for the animals.
Trip. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're always pulling that stuff out. Yeah. So this is available for the horses and the cows. And we let the cows out. And again, we've got more trees. Trees are just so
This
magical.
has been a cool piece of property.
It's been a great piece of property. Yeah. This is a
So
Gary oak.
This is 5 acres?
This is just under 4.
Just under 4.
Yeah.
So can you imagine what 10
Yes.
acres would
Yes,
be?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10
All the-
acres allows us to rotate the fields
Okay.
because, and I'm whispering just because we've got a therapy group over there. The grass is gone. The animals have mowed it.
Right.
So if you were able to now leave this field for a bit,
Right.
you could get some grass coming up again. But we
Right.
can't. We don't have that here.
Right.
So
So if you
that's
had
why
some
you-
extra,
that's
what
why
do you
you-
call those? Like a paddock or?
Field. Pastures.
A pasture.
A few different
So you rotate
pastures.
around and let the
Yeah.
grass grow and then
Yeah.
move
And
let the animals into
yeah.
the next one. I see.
Yeah, and that's really good for the environment too. It rejuvenates the soil.
It's a cool path.
This is a path that the horses have made.
Okay.
This is stinging nettle. I think this could be medicinal, but
I heard it makes good tea or
yeah,
something.
I think it is. But boy, does it hurt
Yeah.
if you were to touch that, which I'm not going to. Really hurts.
If anybody listening has any questions for Karen, please feel free to post them.
We're going to be on till about 2:30, right, Chandra?
Right. So we have about 7 minutes.
Okay. And then we'll do the big reveal.
Yes. Did you want to talk a bit about what the local businesses have been doing lately?
Oh, yeah. So, it's every week it seems that we've got a couple of our business friends helping us out. And this week, we've got the Handpicked Home in White Rock.
Okay.
Put together a beautiful basket of goodies from their store.
Nice.
And they specialize in local artisans.
Okay.
And they've picked some special pieces to put in the basket for the lucky winner.
Okay.
And then one of our volunteers, she's an artist, and she's put in a original print on wood of Louise the rooster,
Aww.
who's passed away.
Aww.
So it's just a beautiful print.
So how can viewers participate in and help out those businesses that are supporting you?
So that one, you go to the Handpicked Home and you look around.
To their Instagram or to their
location in White Rock.
Their location. Okay.
Have a look around at their stuff.
So we'll post that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You'll see probably something that you want or
Okay.
a present for someone.
Yeah.
And then you buy the raffle tickets for the basket.
Okay, nice.
And all the proceeds from that goes to Kindred.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. And then actually, big truck just went by. We've got another business that's supporting us, but I want to reveal that next week, Chandra.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Have you seen or heard of any properties in the past week or so?
We went, I don't think I've shared this. We went to see a property in Delta.
Okay. No.
It was a large property, and the landowner was offering us 10 acres
Yeah.
for a lease.
Okay.
And originally when we were talking to him, we thought I was pretty sure he said long-term lease to me.
Yeah.
And so we went to check it out, and then he said that it's a 5-year lease.
Oh,
So,
So it's not the ideal.
It's not the
No.
ideal.
Yeah.
But I want to make sure everybody knows that, we're gonna find a new home.
Yeah.
And we've got lots of other, options
Yeah.
that we're looking at.
Looking.
Yeah, and that property needed a lot of work again.
Yeah.
And but we're good at that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
But it'd be
have-
nice to put it into a long-term
Yeah,
home for
yeah,
sure.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what our donors want too.
Yeah. Of course.
We had a lot of support to make this property look the way it is.
Yeah.
And it's a shame that you have to leave some of that behind, some
Yeah.
of the improvements we made. But we tried to, not do too much
Yeah.
here that we wouldn't be able to take with us.
So we have about 4 minutes
Okay.
left. We're
All
gonna finish with the horses
Yeah, we've got the horses here.
and the reveal, and maybe share some ways that people can help.
Okay, all right. Horses, hi, we found you. This is where they're hanging out. And we've got these birds that are hanging out with the large animals. We have a young volunteer who's really into birds, and she
Yeah.
said they're called cowbirds.
Oh, they like to
And
hang
they
out
hang
with
out
the
at
horses
their-
and the cows.
Yeah, and they hang out at their feet. They'll jump on their backs.
So they have the fly coverings on their eyes.
Yeah,
The flies
yeah.
like their eyes too.
Yeah, they do.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay, well, we can talk a bit about ways that everyone can help in the quest for the new home, or
Yeah.
our big
Yeah.
furry goal of
Yeah.
$1 million to
Yeah.
go towards buying and purchasing something that can be a legacy for Kindred for
Yeah.
decades to come.
Permanent
Permanent. Yeah.
home, which would be great, and then we can help more animals
Yeah.
and help more people. Right, Badger? So Badger's looking for his new home.
Yeah.
This is his second home with us, but he's been with probably 5 different owners.
Okay.
But now he is in his forever home.
Right.
We are going to find it. He's going to come with us. He's going to come with his horse herd.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a fantastic new home for you, Badge. Sweet. He was our first rescue. So what could really help us on social media is sharing, liking, sending us encouraging words, because it's quite stressful here.
Yeah.
Letting us know that you're thinking of us, going to our website, and donating if you can.
You also have an amazing newsletter that I love receiving because it always makes me smile.
Oh, good.
So on the website at the bottom, there's a sign-up form that
Yep.
anyone can sign up for.
Yeah, and I'm actually sending those newsletters out every week because every week we have some news to share.
We also have clothing in the store on the website.
Yep.
A portion of every purchase goes towards the new home.
Yep, with a new design.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll be posting that on social media, some photos of that really cool design. I actually ordered the tank top.
Perfect.
This
is the weather for it.
And then I can model it next week if it comes in time.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's really fun.
Then you mentioned the lots of businesses locally are stepping up, which is amazing, and coming up with their own ideas and ways to fundraise. So.
Yeah, that's really fun. So if an individual thinks of something to help us out,
do they
party,
just reach out to you, or what's the best way to kind of proceed, or do they just
if they need help, they could absolutely email me, KERYN at sali.ca. Birthday party fundraiser, or
everything helps for sure.
Everything helps.
And you've got quite a few donations over the past week.
I have.
Are you ready to disclose?
I would love to disclose it. I think people are going to be really happy, and people have been so generous to us. Badger's going to have a look first.
Okay.
Don't lick it like Barney did last week.
Look at that.
We have raised over $200,000.
That is so amazing. So excited to see that.
It's only been...
Well, we started at 18 weeks, didn't we? We have 14 weeks to go.
Yeah.
So 4 weeks.
Yeah. So 4 weeks. So I was really excited to share that with you because people really believe in what we do here, and it's not about money, it's about that next home.
Yeah.
And it's going to be so fantastic, and we can help more animals and more people. That is what it's all about.
Yeah.
So I just want to thank everyone who we actually thank personally if we have your email or address or phone number. We thank you personally for helping us out.
And I think if anyone listening or watching knows of 10 acres in Delta, Langley, or Surrey, right?
Yep.
That's either available for sale, or if someone is on it and needs help looking after it.
Yep. Just have a conversation with me again. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I can put that contact info in the comments too.
Perfect.
There's ways of doing it, and I'd love to talk to anybody that has any ideas.
Yeah.
Thinking outside of the box.
And I remember when you first got started with it was called Sally then, and Kindred now, but you have to be creative.
Yeah, you do, and you have to put the vision out there.
Yeah.
Dream. Yeah. Don't ever stop dreaming.
This was your dream, and look at it today. It's you've done an amazing job, Karen.
Yeah, it's been so wonderful, and it's fulfilled a lot of other people's dreams too.
Absolutely.
People that want to be with a horse but can't afford it.
Right.
Yeah, and all that sort of thing. And we've got gardening happening. There's so many possibilities when you have land.
Right.
And it really upsets me, people that have land and it's not being used.
Yeah.
Because it's just wonderful to connect with land, nature, and animals. It's so healing. Everybody needs it. Yeah.
They do.
So thank you. Thank you for helping us reach this goal. Yeah.
Great. And we'll sign off now, and we should be back next week.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Okay, cheers.